and good morning to all my lovely students out there. I welcome you all for today's English class. Students, today's date is 12th of December 2020 and we are doing lesson number 13 as we have completed our module in our last class. So the name of the lesson is the Herculean task. In today's class, you will be able to read aloud the lesson with correct pronunciation, intonation, and voice modulation. And also, you will come across the meaning of different new words used in the text. All right, students. So let's get started. So let us see first and foremost all the new words being used in the text so that it will be easier for us to pronounce it and to read the lesson at a later stage. All right. So the first word being used in the lesson, the new word is adventure. So what is adventure? A dangerous yet enjoyable activity. So there I have put a picture of a person who is doing bungee jumping. No, it is an activity which is very dangerous yet very enjoyable. Number two, courage. What is courage? It is the ability to control one's fear. So what is courage? It is the ability to control one's fear and be brave. So there in the picture you have seen a lady climbing the top of a mountain. So whenever you use the word courage, you should know that it is the ability to control one's fear and be brave. The next word being used, new word being used in the lesson is Garden of Hesperides. Okay, Garden of Hesperides is what? It is a mythical garden where golden apples grow. Mythical means it may be true, it may not be true, but people are using this term, using this place, and then they are passing it to each generation, thinking that it's true. All right. So it's a mythical garden where golden apple grows. Pursuit means to what? It is an attempt to achieve something. So whenever you attempt to do something, to achieve something, it is called as pursuit. Pursuit. So the next new word is nymph. Nymph. How do you pronounce it? Nymph. 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 What is nymph? A female spirit that lives in rivers, mountains, or forests. So, whenever you read stories, folk tales, and mythical stories, you find across this word called nymph. So, what is nymph? It is a female spirit that lives in rivers, mountains, or forests. Word number six is navigator. Who is a navigator? Navigator is someone who gives directions of travel. So it's called as navigator. 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 All right. So someone who gives directions of travel. Next word is startled. What is the meaning of startled? Startled means got shocked or very surprised. Okay. So startled means to get shocked or to be extremely surprised. Then next word is short tempered. Short tempered means quick to get angry. All right. Short temper means there are people no who are getting angry very fast. They cannot control their temper. That is called as short tempered. Number nine, mythology. How do you say mythology? How do you pronounce the word mythology? Mythology. Mythology means a rich collection of traditional tales from a particular culture. So, what is mythology? A rich collection of traditional tales from a particular culture. That is called as mythology. All right. So it is a rich collection of traditional tales, means old tales which has been going on from one generation to another. All right. And number 10 is fainted. Fainted means to fall down and become unconscious. To faint means to fall down and become unconscious. Sometimes when people are very weak, and in summer season when there's a lot of dehydration going on in your body, we tend to become unconscious, right? Where unconscious means you don't have the sense of what is going on. Right now all of us, we are conscious, right? We know what is going on. You're able to hear me, you're able to respond to your environment. But an unconscious person is not so. He or she is alive but is not able to respond or react to situation that is going around himself or herself, all around him or her. All right, so to faint means to fall down and become unconscious. Now that we know all the new terms being used in this particular lesson, so let's read the lesson, students. All right, so as you all have your textbook with you, you can take out the textbook and read along. Okay, page number 27 of your English textbook. King Eurystheus was worried Hercules had proven his courage and strength by completing the 10 previous difficult tasks that had been given to him. He was becoming popular. People had started calling him a hero. The next task must be even more dangerous and challenging, thought the king. It is important that he loses so that the countrymen can see me as their king again. King Eurystheus called Hercules to his court and congratulated him. He set him the challenge of getting golden apples from the garden of the Hesperides. Hercules set out in pursuit of this new challenge, and on the way he met a beautiful nymph. He asked her for help. She told him to seek the old man of the sea who was the best navigator. But there is one condition. You need to hold him tight. It is difficult to maintain a grip on him. He can change forms, warned the nymph. Hercules found the man sleeping on the shore. He quietly moved toward him and held to him tight before he could react. The old man woke up, startled. Who are you? He screamed. I am Hercules. I need your help to show me the way to the garden of the Hesperides. The old man struggled to get free. However, Hercules held on even tighter. The old man turned himself into a deer. He then turned into a kraken, which is a sea monster resembling a giant octopus. He tried to scare Hercules but failed every time. Finally, the old man told him about the Hesperides, who were the goddesses of the evening. Uh, he said that the golden apples were in a garden on an island. To get to the island, Hercules would need to take the help of Antaeus, who was a short tempered man. Hercules thanked the old man. After some time, he met Antaeus. What do you want from me? Yelled Antaeus. I want you to show me the way to the garden of the Hesperides. How dare you? Antaeus was angry. He attacked Hercules. Hercules fought back and lifted Antaeus high up in the air. Antaeus got scared. Please put me down. I will answer all your questions. Antaeus told him that the garden of the Hesperides was guarded by a never sleeping, 100-headed dragon named Ledon. Only Atlas could enter the garden and take the golden apples. According to Roman mythology, It was believed that Atlas had been carrying the weight of the earth on his shoulders for over 1,000 years. Hercules knew that convincing Atlas would be next to impossible. So, on his way, he thought of a plan. He also knew that Atlas hated carrying the earth on his shoulders. When Hercules reached the garden, he said, I salute you, Atlas. You have been holding the earth for so long. I am so tired, exclaimed Atlas. I can help you to ease the load for some time. You only have to get me 3 golden apples from the garden of the Hesperides, offered Hercules. At last, agreed and brought back the golden apples for Hercules. He could do anything for some rest. You are great at last. It is quite a tough task to hold the earth, said Hercules. When Hercules returned with the 3 golden apples, the king was shocked and nearly fainted. All right, students. So please practice reading. I've read out the entire lesson. You practice it 2 or 3 times. And the new words, the 10 new words which we have learned in today's class, please write down its meaning. All right. And also write one sentence each of the new words being learned in today's class. So in my next class, we will be doing the explanation of the lesson and we'll also discuss the lesson in detail. So till then, students, take care, keep smiling, keep learning. I shall see you all in my next class. Take care. Bye bye.